inside. It's a big difference.
What's up, guys? Let me pause that. What's up, guys? Well, I got cut short again. I was gonna say you will see what I do, writing my books, my stories, what I do to get ready for these little acting skits I will be posting on YouTube soon enough. They will be coming. What I do in preparation for singing, when I post my singing videos, and pretty much all I do on my channel. First of all, I have a message. I'll be back. Anyways, Mass Effect 2 is installing right now, so of course I'm taking the time to do this. Alright, so let me introduce you to what I do when I get ready to sing. I have no preparations whatsoever. I know that could ruin my voice sometime in the future, but if it ruins my singing voice, then that's alright. I still have acting to look forward to, I still have, creating things and all this stuff to look forward to. I don't necessarily need singing. So, you know what? And I started off being like, yeah, I'm gonna be in a band. Yeah. I used to have a band. We were called Our Darkest Dreams, ODD, odd. Because we were odd. We had a bunch of different styles. I was the front woman, the lead singer. I was the steampunk person, my guitarist, Logan, and my drummer, Jacob, were juggalos, and my bassist Christy was kind of emo-ish, gothish. So we were bringing a bunch of styles into one band, which is why we were called Odd, our abbreviation, but it really meant Our Darkest Dreams. So, yeah. Unfortunately, two members of the band broke the most important rule of being in a band: never date anyone in the band. Our bassist Christy and Jacob decided to date. Didn't go too well. They were kind of off and on, so it didn't work out, and no band. But hey, if that never happened, I had stage fright when we were in the band, and if that never happened because Logan asked Jacob if we should get the band back together, and he said no, which made Logan say no, and I was there like, we should get the band back together. So that made me get over my stage fright to prove to Jacob we should get the band back together. Fortunately, that's not going to happen. So at least it made me get over stage fright. So yeah. And what I normally do is I look for a song, see if I can sing it really well, learn the lyrics, because I need to turn it down really quiet so you can hear me and at least hear the instruments and stuff. Because when I sing, I like to post it then and there. I don't like doing all these preparation stuff. Like my Everyday on Dovahkiin song. I've gotten a lot of views on that. That's my most viewed video. I didn't really do much to prepare for that. All I did was prepare the timing on the instrumental videos and the video with the lyrics. I learned the lyrics more. I learned what I would do this part and this part and this part, stuff like that. But I think I didn't do as much as I think I really could have to make it better, to make it more enjoyable to you guys, because I do get comments where like, oh, your video was an epic fail, but I do get comments saying this was great. At least you had the balls to do this and stuff like that. So, yeah. And a big thanks to Jambalaka for even Jambalaka. I'll put an annotation. For even coming up with those lyrics and making that video and saying, yeah, go ahead, you can sing this song. So, huge thank you to that YouTuber. Huge thank you. I am working on more acting skits and stuff to put on here, like my reduced fat one. Of course, that one I didn't even plan. I just kind of went into my fridge, and that was the first time I discovered that the milk I was drinking all this time was reduced fat. I never knew that. So I was kind of joking around. I was like, what? Does she think I'm fat? This is her way of saying I'm fat? You know, my mom. So that became a video. Most of my videos have just been singing. I'm planning on stopping the singing because I don't really see a future with me in singing. I don't see this future. You guys might, but I don't. I'll probably do a few parody songs in the future. I'm not really sure where I'm going with this channel. Anyways, so for my acting, I like to find scripts online for one person because I don't have anyone else to do these acting scripts with. I probably will when I move to Seattle. But I like to find scripts and perform them for you guys. And there will be scripts where I make them up myself, like you just saw in Reduced Fat. And sometimes those scripts I make up myself, the people, have to be really imaginative because I don't have all these professional supplies and everything to make my imagination come true. And so you guys are gonna have to be really imaginative on this because it's just gonna be me pretending to see all these people in this whole world around me. You're gonna have to be very imaginative, just as much as me, to see those people as well and to see what they're saying and stuff like that. So yeah. My stories, they just come to me, you know. I don't know how I think of them. It's just something I do. I probably will post. My cats are attacking each other. I probably will post videos in the future of me reading my book to you guys. Well, not book. I don't know why I keep calling it a book. Story to you guys. I can probably do it on these videos. I'll at least just read a little excerpt of it. A small part just to get you guys intrigued. Just enough to do that. I'm not picking my nose. There's this thing right under my nose and it's really annoying. Ow! Alright. This story is called The Maggot. Of course, I think I already described what it's about. This should be enough to intrigue you to want to see those videos where I read it, the whole thing. It is about 17 pages so far. There will still be more. Alright, I'm going to read the first chapter into this, which is about 2 pages. So I begin. I am Katerina Aberdeen. Most people know me as Maggot. I got the name Maggot in the city, or what most would call sewers, blacklight. I always wear my armor. It's how I raised myself to be. Always battle ready or ready to run for dear life. I'm an archer. I like to take my enemies from a range. And if I really have to, I engage in combat with my daggers. My hair is red as the eternal flame that burns in the void. My eyes are as gray as ice, and now disconsolate from the hardships I have experienced in life. That is the first paragraph. And Mass Effect 2 just finished installing, so I'm going to go mute my TV. I'm going to finish this, and then I'm going to play Mass Effect 2. TV is now muted. I'm going to finish this. Alrighty. Blacklight is known to be home to your thieves, mercenaries, assassins, and your occasional poor person. We all know each other's names, but we use fake names. It is much safer that way. Using these names help us hide and not be hunted down like rabid dogs. I'm not much for mercenary work, so I work with thieves and assassins. Both factions formed into the Thieves Guild. The nobles don't care. To them, thieves and assassins both pretty much mean people pay to do what you can't. We know how to protect each other. We always watch each other's back. If you feel you are being watched, you are. That's what they always say about Blacklight. It's a true statement. I have multiple allies and a line of people who want to kill me in Blacklight. Everyone is allies in Blacklight. We all have to work together. If you have a problem with someone, either you suck it up and play nice, or you die trying to eliminate the person. There's only one person I trust in all of Blacklight. Kat. Her real name is Rosalina Renard. Renard is a noble's name. She is the daughter of nobles. One day I asked of the tale of how she came to be Kat of the Blacklight Thieves Guild. Royalty turned thief. I've never heard of that one before. She said it's a tale best told later. I often find myself wondering if it is something horrible that happened. Maybe that's why she doesn't want to talk about it. However, I respect her and I respect her decision. I never brought it up or asked about it again. Whatever it is, I don't want to put her through the memory of it. Alright, that was the first chapter. Let me read some more. Alright, let me describe my bow. Etched into my bow are words that mean strength, balance, and speed, and images that depict the faces of sorrow. There were once 3 men who faced a great sorrow in life, such as death. They teamed together to travel into the void and retrieve their loved ones. Instead, the demon that lurks there took their souls so that when they returned to our world, he controlled them. He made them kill their families and suffer pains inexperienced by anyone. They were immortalized as the faces of sorrow to remember their courage, bravery, and misfortune. Also, so that people can remember that no matter how bad life is for them, it can't be worse than the faces of sorrow. Alrighty. I'm going to read the next paragraph, which describes one of the cities in my story called Wraithcloak. The hometown of Maggot, or Katarina Aberdeen, is Blacklight. So I will describe that later. Right now, I'm going to describe Wraithcloak. Alright. This is a city. This is an actual... The city is an actual city and not some sewers we consider a city. Say that 5 times fast. It is what we know as Wraithcloak. It sounds gloomy, but it is very colorful. Very much expected from a city of nobles. People are greeted by the market and merchants selling everything they've worked so hard to get. Buildings have hanging banners of orange and blue being whipped around by the wind. The sunsets there are magical. A sight most outsiders come to adore. Alrighty, now I'm going to describe her hometown of Blacklight in the next video before I get cut short again. Mass Effect is doing something. So I'm going to describe Blacklight right now in the next video because I'm about to get cut short. So goodbye guys. This is part 11. It is 1:10 a.m.